Welcome to my channel, by Ms. Sejal Patel. Today's topic is audit. Types of audit in pharmaceutical industry. There are basically three types of quality audits in pharmaceutical industries: internal audits, external audits, regulatory audits. Internal audits. Internal audits are carried out by an organization on its own system, procedures and facilities. Internal audits are also required for business perspective. Procedure and program of internal audit should be available. One possible system for internal audit is a three-tier approach. It may be categorized in following way: Tier 1 audits, Tier 2 audits, Tier 3 audits. Tier 1 audits, carried out by the staff of a section or department themselves. Audit will typically be short and focusing on visible such as housekeeping and documentation. For this, auditors are usually selected on the basis of knowledge and experience of area to be audited, though they should also receive some basic training. Tier 2 audits, typically carried out by a local QA group comprising staff independent of the department unit. Such audits will typically be longer but less frequent and are likely to focus on system than housekeeping. More exclusive training will be required for Tier 2 auditors with more detail on quality system and techniques. Tier 3 audits, carried out by corporate compliance group. Alternatively, external consultant may be used. Such audits are often carried out to assess readiness for regulatory audit but may also be used to have an expert view on specific critical activity. Tier 3 auditors are likely to be highly trained and experienced or specialist with an expert knowledge of GMP and other regulatory requirements for pharmaceuticals. External audits. External audits are carried out by a company on its vendors or subcontractors. There is no legal requirement to conduct such audits. Need of such audit is implicit since manufacturers are required to have the knowledge of their suppliers. Furthermore, if work is contracted out, they must ensure that contractor are competent to complete it in accordance with GMP. There are also strong business benefits of performing these audits: building knowledge and confidence in the partnership arrangements, ensuring that requirements are understood and met, enabling reduction of certain activities, reducing the risk of dangers. External auditors typically have a broad practical experience of GMP and receive quality systems auditing systems training equivalent to that of ISO 9001 lead auditors. Audit system may also include specific training experts. Many pharmaceutical industry suppliers are ISO 9001 certified. Their certification bodies. Regulatory audits. These audits are carried out by regulatory bodies against relevant systems for manufacture and supply of pharmaceutical products. National regulatory bodies such as Medicine Control Agency, MCA, in the UK and an FDA in USA are statutorily responsible for carrying out such audits. These audits may be unannounced. E.g., MCA currently performs about 10% of its UK performance like this. Regulatory bodies from other countries in which products are sold may also audit companies. FDA audits European manufacturers. Regulatory inspectors are extensively trained and they are knowledgeable. All MCA inspectors are relatively qualified and have minimum of 5 years experience in manufacturing operations. Currently, different regulatory bodies have distinct audit stages and requirements, but to reduce cost and audit burden on manufacturers, they have been moved towards sharing and mutual in recognizing audits. I hope you find the information useful. I would appreciate your likes, share, subscribe.